Will here, and we are in a new top 5 liveries. It's been a while since I've done one of these, I thought I'll try and jump back into doing them. Been put on a bit of a hiatus because of busy and being outside in the real life, work and all that grown-up stuff. I'm pretty sure all know what it's like. But enough about that. So, I've got some new liveries designs to show you. The rules for this, they're still going to be kind of the same as they were in previous incarnations. So, again, it's sort of like it's one design per creator in at least this one particular video, but some of these creators may have appeared in past top 5s, but in this one it's one design per creator. The whole rule about with it being either a replica or something completely unique, I'm going to be a bit more lenient with that, because it's like, obviously there's so many out there. It's always going to be very, very difficult to tell if it is a replica of a real life livery or if it's something that they created on their own, kind of thing. So I'm going to try and be a bit more lenient for that one, unless I directly know that it is a complete and utter replica. Then it probably won't be featured. And again, the last one is, it's not so much to necessarily keep the designs clean as such, but there'll be no designs that will stir up anything negative in the ways of politics or religion or whatever. There's none of that's going to be featured. So that's it. That's basically the same rules. So the rules are basically the same in the end. So let's get on to and just before I mention as well that at the end of this video there will be no more what the hell were they thinking this segment. I'm going to take that segment out, because that will obviously run dry very quickly as well, most likely. So that segment is no longer going to exist. And also, all the designs featured in this video, apart from the one that you're seeing on the screen now, will all have a link in the description below. So if there was a design that you saw that you quite liked, you can click on the link in the description and it will take you straight to the page where you can add it to your collection. Right, with all that said, let's get on to the first design. Alright, so here we are with the first design. This one was submitted by BRC Skyjacker. This is the Toyota FT1 Vision Gran Turismo. It's a Group 3. It's from Toyota, as you can see, as I already said. And obviously it's gone from like a monster energy drink. You do see it, I will say, you do see a lot of Monster Energies. It does seem to be a very common backdrop for livery designs. But people always try and do something like, attempt to try and do something like a little bit different with it, a slightly different layout or slightly different colour scheme. Or they sometimes make it big, sometimes they make it small, But this one caught my eye. And I've really just realised now that you've got stuff in there to do with Lego, and it's kind of odd that it's on there, but oh. You got Lego, you got Candy King, nothing wrong with a bit of candy, or sweets, depends on where you're from is what you'll call them. But yeah, this one's on here because I just like it, I like the colours. It does look like, see now this is obviously what I was saying earlier on about the whole, if it's a real life race car or not. It's like, this could easily look like that it could easily be based off an actual real life car livery, but it could be something that the guy came up with themselves. I'm not 100% sure. So this is where I'm obviously this is where that, as I mentioned earlier on the video, the whole leniency with that one specific rule. But either way, again, this one I like, it stands out. I like the coloration, I like the actual design, the body shape of the car with the design goes very well as well. So all in all, pretty good design, I quite like it. So, as all the other times, and with every other livery that will feature in this video, A link will be in the description below if you would like to add this one to your collection for yourself. So, on to the next design. Alright, so now second design. Now this is the design that's featured before, but not in a top 5 liveries. This is actually suggested to me when I did the video Power of Imagination, and this was one of the designs that showed up in the video, but I don't think you didn't get to see the design too well in that video, so I wanted to give it another shot and actually put it into this top 5 liveries one, just so you can get a better look at it. Now, you can see the name of the creator on the front right now, but I'm going to try and say it from my notes I have to my left of me here. So I think you pronounce it Rico Salvias. Not 100% sure. If you're watching this and I completely butchered that name, then sorry. It's just slightly oddly spelt to me, so I'm just going to call you Rico for short. But you can see the name of the profile on the front, on the basically what's on the number plate of the car. That is the username of the person who created this livery. This is the RCF, the Emily, I can't remember his exact full name, but this is the prototype. So, because I know there's two of these ones, you got the prototype and then you got the, what was probably actually the full release. This is one for the prototype, so I don't think this livery will work on the normal version as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think it will. As you can see, it's Pepsi. You know, it's Pepsi Cola. So, yeah, it's obviously branded. It's a branded livery. You know, Lexus, Pepsi Cola, you know, all this and all that. But I just wanted to feature this one because they suggested it again. Last time I actually quite liked it because it was just something. No, it's just like have a Pepsi kind of thing. And I thought I wanted to give it another go, and I wanted to put it in and actually show it off a bit more because it is. I quite like the funky design, like that. It looks like where you've got like the Pepsi itself is actually like it looks like it's coming out of a tin can, out of the actual can itself. But it's like it's bursting out of the aluminium. As you can see on the door there, it looks like it's like broken aluminium, and so all the Pepsi's coming out. And I quite like that little bit of detail. So again, this will be the link to this one will be in the description below if you'd like to add this one to your own collection. So, on to the next design. Alright, there's the next design. Yeah, this one's it's a bit more simplistic compared to the first two designs. Yeah, it's very simplistic. And also, this was actually not the design that the person submitted to me, they suggested to me, shared the link to. But I wanted to have a look because this is actually done by Honor123 Gaming. He does also have a YouTube channel. Now I unfortunately haven't gotten round to checking out any of his videos just yet, or her videos. I'm assuming gender there. I'm sorry, but no. They do have a YouTube channel of Honor, or Honor. It's basically just ONNOR, all in uppercase letters. And I wanted this one is more of a shout out, but also I like this for the fact that it's nice and simple. It's a simplistic design. It gets to the point. You know, it's bold and red. It has the YouTube channel on the side. It tells you where it's from. Bosh, plain, simple. Hey ho. All in all, nice and simplicity in itself. But also wanted to give a shout out to the fact that this guy does have a YouTube channel, and once again that is Honor, or ONNOR, in all uppercase letters. So a link to this design will also be put in the description if you want to add this to your own collection, as well as I will attempt to also leave a link in the description to this guy's channel, so you can go and check out his channel if you like. I probably will try and give it a check out at some point just to see what it's like. So, on to the next design. Alright, There we are with the next design. Now this one was done by Elmo ST, and obviously it is the AMG GT3. Now I have featured a design similar to this one in a previous video, and then primarily because it was actually designed by the same person. But this one is in different coloration. I think there are some slight differences into its design in general, and I wanted to feature this one because that last one featured in the video, and I wanted to feature this one as well because again it's the coloration. I do like the coloration of it. I like the kind of funky red design it's got on the front, you know, so it's like kind of funky on the front, and then I think at the back it sort of tames itself down a little bit, but while still keeping the coloration of the white, black, and the very fluorescent yellow / green with a little bit of red. So it is very similar, but it's a slightly different coloration. So if you like the other one but you weren't too keen on the coloration, here is another alternative because it is for the same car. So again, that was designed by Elmo ST, and a link will be for this design in the description if you'd like to add this to your collection, or alongside with the other one that previewed in the last time. But the last video, I can't remember, it's been a while. but at least beforehand. So we will be now coming up to the final design of the top 5. Alright, there we are with the final design. Now obviously somebody has a drinking problem, as this is all martini, and more martini. But no, this design was submitted in by Lots of Man, and obviously it's the Porsche 911 RSR. Now I like this one. I just like it because of the patterning. Is the patterning that he's done with obviously the red and the blue, obviously the martini kind of colours for martini racing. I like how he's done the patterning for that, and it looks kind of funky and kind of trippy. Mainly on the front. The front looks kind of trippy on it. But yeah, I thought this one because of its patterning. Again, there's not a load else to it. You know, it's not plastered with sponsors and this, that, and the other. It's a simple car number 25 Martini. It's a Porsche. We're up for Martini racing. Bosh, done. That's all you need to know, and that's all you're gonna know. But again, this one made it onto the top 5 primarily because of the patterning work, especially on the front of the car. So I think it looks kind of tricky. So once again, this design was done by Moxman, and a link will be in the description to this design if you'd like to add this design to your collection. And that is it for the top 5. But before we go, I just want to give one little last shout out to another car design that was suggested to me, and though it hasn't really made it into the top 5, I still wanted to give it a shout out because it is trying to make awareness for a good cause. Alright, here we are with this shout out, this honourable mention of sorts. This was suggested to me by Pat141196, and this is the Porsche 919 Hybrid LMP1 car, and it's basically is designed for Cancer Research UK. Now obviously cancer obviously affects people all over the world, but obviously this is from a British designer, or at least knows of Cancer Research at least. And so yeah, this one is it's not in the top 5, but it's just want to give it a shout out because it is for a good cause. And so if you know, and I think it'd be nice just for people just to maybe at one point, people who had the ability to stream, because unfortunately I don't have the ability to stream because 1, I'm cheap, and 2, my internet at the moment isn't actually strong enough to support that, or at least not be able to support it, be able to do good streaming anyway at least. But you know, for like a one-night special or stream is to do a charity stream, and maybe get everyone to drive around and say the Porsche 919 hybrid, and all be within the Cancer Research UK cars, and basically raise money for cancer research. Now, I'm more than happy to try and get that organised if someone wants to do that, because obviously I'm more than happy to try and organise it, but obviously I don't have the ability to stream and to basically bring in the donations for that idea. But you can always drop me a direct message if you like. If you think that, oh, actually that sounds like a good idea, but I need help with getting that sorted, then you can just drop my YouTube channel a direct message, and bosh. But yeah, I just wanted to do this one as a shout out for Pat141196, and a link will be in the description for this design if you want to try and bring more awareness about cancer research. And if I'm able to, I'll try and leave a link in the description to the Cancer Research UK site, just in case you think, you know what, just for the sheer hell of it, I'm going to donate £5. Why just £5? Because, you know, why, you know, I could easily just donate nothing, but you know what, since it's there, solid, £5, bosh, there you go, why not? But that's it for this video. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to keep up with this. I mean, it should be easy enough for me to do it now. Most of me real life stuff's been pretty much sorted, so I should be able to get onto this like 1 a week kind of thing, hopefully. Again, try and get onto some kind of schedule. So if you have any designs that you would like to have a chance to be featured in future videos, either you can leave a link in the comments below, or you can go onto the Gran Turismo Sports Livery Editor Facebook page. It shouldn't be too hard to find. You should be able to find it easy enough. If I can, or if I remember, I'll leave a link in the description below for that as well. And you'll see me posting on there now and then about asking for livery suggestions, and you can leave a link in there. But that's it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed my return to the top 5 liveries. So please remember to like and subscribe, and to share this video with some of your friends, as well as check out the links, and as well as donate just a little bit of money to the cancer research, even if it's just a £5. Why not donate a bit of money? Wink wink. I have to say wink wink because you can't see me wink. But until then, I'll see you all at the drawing board.
Hone your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room.